Hey, friend. I got a text this week from a friend on day 3 of her reset program. And she said, and I quote, I'm dying. Let me set the scene for you. Hungry and irritable on Saturday, a headache she could not shake on Sunday. By Monday, she's fully convinced she is dying. I'm dying. And I love her. I really do. But friend, full drama queen energy. Somebody hand this woman an Emmy. Side note, aren't you glad you have friends that you can be very dramatic with? I told her, girl, you are not dying, but I am absolutely making a podcast episode about this. So here it is. 4 things that might actually be going on. And spoiler, none of them are dying. So 1, you may need to make some adjustments. This particular friend is very active. She works out hard. She's on her feet all day. And when you are active, your basic plan maybe needs a little tweaking. Electrolytes, extra protein, a little more fuel to match how hard your body's working. It's not a sign of your body failing. It is just information. Adjust and keep going. 2, you may just be feeling hunger, and hunger is normal. Hunger's a feeling. It's not a commandment. It's not an emergency. It's your body communicating. And you are an adult and you get to decide how you respond. And the truth is, we don't know -10 hunger in the United States. Most of us have never come close to real hunger. What you're feeling right now is just your body adjusting, not your body failing. Number 3, you may be a dry drunk. Stay with me here. In the recovery world, there's this term called dry drunk syndrome, and it comes from the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, and it describes what happens when someone removes a substance without doing the deeper emotional work underneath it. They're technically sober, but they feel restless, irritable, and discontent. I'm going to say the 3 words again. Restless, irritable, and discontent. Because their coping mechanism is gone and the thing it was covering up is still right there. So I did the 12 steps for codependency recovery, and I experienced this when I needed to do more of the heart work involved, and I was giving up my codependent tendencies. People experience it when giving up any drug of choice. So if your drug of choice was never feeling hunger by using food to comfort yourself, you removed your coping mechanism. And now your emotions, the ones that food used to quiet down, are suddenly really loud. And that's not dying. That is exactly what happens anytime you remove a coping mechanism and sit in the discomfort underneath it. And side note, I firmly believe after coaching people for over 13 years that you may have done the therapy work, but there may be another level for you to do that you didn't even know you needed to do until that you started feeling the discomfort of hunger. And that leads me to my 4th point. You may have an emotional, spiritual, or mental hunger that physical hunger is triggering. So sometimes physical hunger just opens a door to something deeper. A stomach growl can trigger a wave of anxiety or loneliness or restlessness that has nothing to do with food. And your body says hungry, and suddenly your soul says a whole lot more than that. And that's worth paying attention to, but it's not going to be fixed with food. It will be silenced with food, but not fixed with food. And people have a lot to say about food noise these days. And I'm like, food noise is there to give you information about what's really going on in your body. You're just used to satisfying it with food so that you don't have to actually think about what other levels of hunger you're feeling or what other discomfort you're feeling in your life that discomfort of hunger is triggering. So the truth about the first few days of any change is your body's going to be running, your body has been running on a certain fuel and a certain rhythm for a very long time and a certain tolerance for feeling discomfort for a very long time. So when you switch it, it notices and it complains. And sometimes it uses the language of hunger to talk about something bigger. But either way, friend, you are not dying. In your tiny step today, if you are in the hard early days of a reset, Run through the 4 questions. Do you need more electrolytes or protein? Are you thirsty? Are you physically hungry? Are you feeling restless because you removed a coping mechanism? Or is something deeper trying to get your attention? I want you to text one person and tell them what you're really feeling. Don't suffer through it alone, because my friend had me and our other friends, and she was able to admit it, and we were able to laugh and tell her, you're not dying, friend. This is your daily reminder that you are an overcomer. You just have to dare to begin. So let's begin.